Homeopathy is a complete system of medicine. In the shop environment we sell a range of remedies in kits and as single remedies for acute things like colds, flu, hay fever is a good one. But for more serious complaints people do need to come and see a homeopath. When a client makes a first appointment with a homeopath, that'll normally be a long appointment, an hour and a half, and a really full and detailed case history will be taken. From that point on, follow-ups will tend to be shorter and less expensive. We would say it normally takes at least a month for every year that the customers have the complaint that they could expect to see a real benefit. Homeopathy is based on the principle of like cures like. What that means is anybody that's been stung by a wasp or a bee will have a set of symptoms which will be redness, pain, stinging pains, inflammation and swelling. Those are all the symptoms that anyone that's been stung by a bee can relate to. What we would do in homeopathy is make a remedy from the sting of the bee and use that remedy to treat symptoms like stinging, redness, inflammation and pain. So if you've been stung by a wasp or bee, the remedy made from a bee might be the remedy that you take. The remedy that we make from a bee sting is called apis. That's in a lot of first aid kits because it is so useful for things like bites and stings. Homeopathic remedies are made by a very special process of dilution and succussion. It's not only the dilution that makes a homeopathic remedy, it's also this special process of succussion which leaves its energy imprint on the remedy itself. And then the remedies are used according to the principles of like cures like, as we've just talked about with the bee sting. Homeopathic remedies, because they're so dilute, are very non-toxic, and this makes them especially suitable for pregnancy, to treat the complaints of pregnancy. It makes them especially suitable for the treatment of babies and children, and people that are already taking other medication can also take homeopathic remedies alongside their medication. The fact that homeopathic remedies are very dilute and are a system of energetic medicine has made homeopathy open to attack by some groups of scientists. This is very unfortunate because there are so many studies, in fact, which do demonstrate that homeopathy is very effective, and also in a Northern Ireland study recently, 80% of people that had received homeopathy said they had a very positive benefit from it, which is a very, very positive response. Homeopathy can be used to treat a really wide range of different people with different complaints. I see a lot of babies and young children, I see pregnant women, I see a lot of women trying to get pregnant, I see people with emotional difficulties, digestive problems. These days a lot of people come for things like panic attacks and the after effects of stress that leave such a damaging effect on the body. I also see asthma cases, really everything that people are kind of struggling and becomes a chronic problem.